Well, high school graduation ceremonies are happening across the city this week, a real chance for grads to look back and take stock of what they loved most about their final year of high school. For my next guest, it wasn't really about marks or hanging out with friends. It was about helping a fellow student who lives with autism, helping that student fit in. Well, Duy Dinh is the valedictorian for the class of 22 at Woburn Collegiate in Scarborough. He's also the winner of a one-city scholarship for overcoming significant obstacles in order to graduate.
Good morning.
So tell me about Daniel, the grade 9 student that you worked with. What drew you to him in the first place?
Absolutely, yeah. So since December, I have volunteered as a student support assistant with a grade 9 student on the autism spectrum at school, and that student is Daniel. Daniel is so vibrant, intelligent, and such a spectacular friend.
What did you learn through your friendship and your connection to Daniel?
Yeah, so I learned how to be communicative and be a friend to him. As someone who has never interacted with a semi-verbal autistic individual before this, I was worried that I would not be able to make him feel comfortable or communicate with him effectively. But immediately when I met him on Zoom, he was eager to learn about states of matter with me. And then when we switched back to in-person, I helped him in his music class, where we had to learn how to play the guitar together. Because, I have no idea what the strings do. He was always happy to learn and make mistakes with me. And thanks to that, I became more comfortable interacting with him and other people.
Now, with a relationship with anybody, you may meet, but you may not click right away. What was the moment? Tell me about the moment you realized that you and Daniel had actually connected.
Oh, his smile. Every time I see him in the halls, greet him, or finish a lesson with him, he would always have this vibrant smile that you can just see in his eyes. And I think that energy was just so amazing and inspiring. And even though he couldn't really communicate with others, just that smile alone made me know that we clicked. And I think everyone should smile.
And you mentioned even though he wouldn't fully communicate with others, how did you find a way to communicate with him? How easy was that to learn how to communicate with Daniel for you?
So communicating isn't always easy for me, but what I think helped was me being patient. I took my time with him, and when he asked the question, I was slow and I was patient. I gave clear, coherent sentences to him. And then when I asked a question, I waited. I gave him time to process things and replied back. So I didn't rush things. I took my time, which really, really did help.
It's amazing how when you give someone time, it not only allows them to do more, but it also shows them that you think that they're worth that time.
Yeah, we're actively listening, right? It's a conversation. So it's a two-party thing or multiple-party thing.
Yeah. Now, you also volunteered in a long-term care home with seniors. Who had the biggest impact on you there?
Yeah, so before the pandemic, I volunteered at a local long-term care home for Friday night bingos. And all of the residents taught me something about communicating with others and just being human. I shouldn't pick favorites, but Lee, a resident, always cheered me up when I volunteered. She was so funny and honest about everything, including the dry food in the rooms that she called quote-unquote cells. And frankly, through these pretty dark jokes, she exposed me to the many barriers in long-term care homes, like residents not feeling like they belong.
Now, I immediately got caught up with talking to you about some of the amazing things that you do. I should have started with congratulating you. You're the recipient of a one-city scholarship. What did that mean to you to get that?
Yeah, it means so much. But a teacher at my school encouraged me to apply, given my involvement in the school and community. And I'm so pleased that I did. I actually now want to become a clinician researcher to uncover the many social barriers that impact healthcare access among underserved communities and tackle them right on.
You sound you're so positive in this conversation with me. And from what I've heard about you, I've heard that you have that effect on most everybody that you interact with, your classmates and that sort of thing as well. What keeps you so positive?
Well, I take time for myself. A coffee in the morning and a nice stroll in the park really does keep my mood up. I'm not always happy. I have those moments where I'm just down, but that's okay, right? It's okay to be sad sometimes, and it's okay to be happy sometimes, but I take that time for myself.
you were chosen as the class valedictorian. Can you read me a little bit of what you wrote for your fellow students?
Sure, absolutely. This is a part from my introduction. Can you believe that 4 years ago, we were in grade 9 listening to In My Feelings by Drake on the announcements and rocking a side part? Time flies, and it is difficult not to notice the massive glow-up we all had. And for all the adults listening in, a glow-up is defined as a positive personal transformation, not exclusive to appearance.
Good on you to explain what a glow-up is to all the parents in the room like me. Duy, congratulations on the scholarship. Congratulations on being a valedictorian. And congratulations on graduation. Great to speak with you and meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good morning.
Duy Dinh, class valedictorian for Woburn Collegiate in Scarborough, a winner of a One City Scholarship. His graduation ceremony is tonight.